The role of nurse managers keeps on evolving due to the expansion of the scope of practice influenced by global and local demands and influences. The growing complexity and demands of the health environment, underscored by advances in technology and consumer expectations, compound nurse managers' work. This has resulted in a proliferation of managerial tasks, performance expectations, and challenges. Given this fast-changing work environment, how nurse managers are supported and in turn give support to others is vital to producing positive outcomes. Why managerial support? Employee support generates efficient organizational functioning and employee productivity. Employees feel supported if they perceive they are treated fairly and given the resources and means to function. Employee support promotes accountability, quality practices, and service provision. Workplace support. Organizational and professional support in the workplace refers to actions, means, and ways intended to help employees through various interpersonal and organizational behaviors with the intention of enhancing their emotional, behavioral, and capability functioning. Perceptions of support. How people view support differs from one organization to another. However, when people within an organization were asked about support, these are some of their perceptions regarding support expected from supervisors and managers. Promotes autonomy and allows for freedom to make decisions. Approachable and contactable and has an open door policy. Consultable and gives information, guidance, and clarifies issues. Assists with problem solving. Assists with actual work, hands-on approach. Communicates to help understand situations and people or staff. Advocates for staff. Acknowledges and gives feedback, recommendations, compliments, and affirmation. Forms of support. There are various ways in which support can be achieved. These include, but are not limited to: A. Skills coaching-orientated support. These are tailored to develop the work performance capabilities of the workers. Mentoring, supervising, educational, coaching, counseling, preceptorship and facilitation, technical support. B. Social awareness-orientated support. These are motivational-orientated approaches, and they address the social and emotional issues of workers. 1. Resources that involve response to specific needs, organizational as well as individual needs. 2. Financial support. These includes incentives and rewards. 3. Emotional or affective. These are concerned with addressing feelings of being accepted and cared for. For example, debriefing and conflict resolution processes. 4. Social. The ability to show benevolence and integrity to workers' social awareness processes. 5. Affirmation. Acknowledgement of employee services or performance. 6. Communicative. Listens to staff and offers guidance and information, etc. 7. Peer support. Founded on the belief that individuals possessing the same work or life experience can better relate to and support each other. C. Work environmental support. This is concerned with creating and promoting an environment where staff feel safe to work and involves inclusion and diversity, which are concerned with creating a conducive environment of inclusion and being accepted. Who within the organization can offer support? People who can offer support within the organization include, but are not limited to: A. Managers, B. Supervisors, C. Mentors, D. Educators, E. Colleagues, and F. Consumers of services. It is important to note that support can be planned and can be sporadic. Levels of support. Support can occur at various levels, mainly: 1. Peer-to-peer, also referred to as horizontal support. 2. Longitudinal support, superior to subordinate support. 3. Crossover support. This means that support can be given across the various levels within an organization. That is, there are no boundaries. For example, a superior can support a peer and vice versa. The sandwich support model. The sandwich support model refers to middle-level managers, who are the go-to people within the organization, and who are positioned or sandwiched between the two levels of management, that is, between the executives and the subordinates. Managers provide support to the executive by ensuring organizational policies are implemented, and they also provide support to staff and ensure staff carry out the expected activities. And inversely, managers should also be supported from the top executives and from the bottom or subordinates. Middle-level managers should not only be givers of support, but they should also be receivers of support. Why managerial support is crucial? Managerial support is an issue that receives less attention because of the assumption that managers know everything. Because of this myth, the need to support managers in their role is often overlooked. Therefore, it is important to be aware of these basic elements of support. A. The general view. Managers are central to the efficient functioning of the organization and achieving the objectives of the organization. Managers should not be assumed to be all-rounded people who do not need support. Managers should be supported to avoid burnout. Support is an emotional factor, and it cushions shortcomings of functioning. Support is a motivational factor that underlies commitment and production. Support ensures acceptance and homogeneity. B. Organizational perspective. Support should run across the whole organization, from the lowest to the highest level or position, and should not be limited to the level of position, i.e. new staff. Support is a cost-effective measure of staff retention. Support is a cost-effective measure of the production of quality services. Support minimizes errors and promotes safety. In sum, support is a fundamental factor to the functional ability of the individuals and the organization as a whole. Support for managers is therefore vital for balancing the expectations of the executives as well as the general staff or subordinates in an organization.